how evil. And from them, God has created so many, millions and billions of human beings. And we bear witness that there is no God except Almighty Allah. And we also bear witness that Muhammad is his last messenger. Let me start by thanking you, because we are taught that one who does not thank people does not thank Allah. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank every one of you. Every one of you who traveled from different parts of Australia, and also to the wider community and bypassers and every single person who is around, who is listening, who is paying attention. I want to say thank you, and may Allah reward you. May Allah make your effort meaningful and fruitful. My dear brothers and sisters, we are here today on a very special day. As our MC has mentioned, in solidarity with the Uyghur people who have been persecuted, been under oppression for the last 70 years. It is our duty as human beings, as people of faith, as people who love justice, number one, to be aware of the situation of Uyghurs. Number two, to take action. Number three, to raise awareness with the world, with every human being who loves justice. Because what is happening right now in East Turkestan to the people of Uyghurs and other Turkic ethnic groups is beyond imagination. You cannot describe it with words. The best comparison of this persecution that the Uyghurs are facing probably be the persecution that the Jewish community faced in the Second World War. And it is worse than that, because China openly stated that they want to wipe out this nation. Practically, they have taken all the measures and all the means by destroying or banning the language that the people of Uyghur, more than 30 million people, speak. They also banned any religious practices. They have banned our cultural identity. They have basically taken every right, every basic human rights. And if I give you one example, in this 21st century, in the time of technology, where one little thing happens right here, then you could hear about it in any part of the world. It's that easy. But unfortunately, what is happening to the 30 million Uyghurs in East Turkestan is unheard. Because you cannot hear about what's happening, because the world international community is also banned from listening, from going there, from asking questions. As a result, the Uyghur community who are living in diaspora in Australia, they lost their contact with their family members for the last 3 years. I am standing as one of the witnesses here that from my immediate family, more than 20 people are locked up, and I don't know about them. Either they are in concentration camps or they are in prisons. So today we are here to pray for those people, for those human beings who have the same right like any of us here to live in peace, to live with freedom, to be able to practice, to be able to worship their God, to be able to practice their culture, their language. Unfortunately, they are banned from all those things. They are deprived by force. We make this prayer today. We ask Almighty Allah to help them, to protect them, to save them from the oppression that they are facing in the hands of Chinese communist regime. We are not against any person. We are against the system. We are against any type of oppression, whether it's committed by a Muslim against non-Muslim or by a non-Muslim against a Muslim, because all types of oppression is banned, prohibited in our religion. That's what we believe. We as human beings are from the same family, as I recited from the verse of the Quran. But those who go against the law of justice, those who do not appreciate other people's rights, those who try to degrade, destroy, and oppress others, those are the type of people, those are the type of minds and brains that we are against. This is the reason we gathered here. And this is played in East Turkestan by the Chinese regime. And that's why we're here to raise awareness about that regime, which is aiming to destroy the whole nation. So we ask Almighty Allah to help them, and we ask Almighty Allah to reward you for your effort, and we ask Almighty Allah to put the light of justice in everyone's heart, so that they play the role of being a true human being in support of the oppressed around the world, and specifically in this moment to the people of East Turkestan. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheikh Abdusalam, for your very eloquent words and for your moving recitation of the Holy Quran.